Hi, welcome to our second trivia show recording. All our trivia shows are first live, and then I record them for people who couldn't make them, or maybe you just wanted to review the content at a later time. So this is a pre-recording of our live trivia show. I'll leave all the info for our trivia shows in the details below. And this trivia show is a really cool one about hardware wallets and the security they can provide for you. So I hope you enjoy it and have a good time. Welcome to Guiding Wallet. I'll be your host, Donald Gunn. And in our introduction, you saw some great quotes from Hal Finney and Nipsey Hussle talking about educating yourself about cryptocurrencies. And one of the main goals of Guiding Wallet is to help spread the good news of cryptocurrencies. So that's involved educating people about privacy and helping people how to use cryptocurrencies. And in order to support that vision, make it real, put some meat on its bones, we have a quiz show where you can win some real cryptocurrencies and learn about cryptocurrencies. And you're here. Thank you so much for showing up. And hopefully, congratulations on some sweet Bitcoin gains. We hit all-time highs this week. So congrats, pat yourself on the back if you were holding through that wonderful ride. And if you weren't, it's okay. It's never too late to get some Bitcoin. But now that you have the gains, or you plan to have the gains, we have to make sure you know how to secure it. So today's quiz is going to be all about how to secure your cryptocurrencies. And if you take one thing away from this video, please get a hardware wallet. I love hardware wallets. Please get one. So we're going to go over the rules to today's trivia show. Today's show is all about Bitcoin security. There's going to be a $100 pot that will be paid out in Bitcoin. And you can only win up to 30 USD. And that's really to try to cut down on how many people cheat, all the bots and stuff like that. It's supposed to be fun about learning about cryptocurrencies. No one's, should become a millionaire from my show. It's all about educating and help spreading the good news of cryptocurrencies. There'll be 10 questions, multiple choice, so don't panic. You have 10 seconds to answer each one. And there will also be an human verification portion. It's just an open-ended question that's meant to cut down on how many bots we have, stuff like that. So the notes will also be posted. So we're going to learn some cool facts about Bitcoin security in this quiz today, but don't feel the need to write them down. I'll have the notes posted to the website after the trivia show. And our Twitter is at guidingwallet.com. Or not .com, sorry. Just at Guiding Wallet. So if you're on Twitter with the cool kids, come join us and follow me. And now that introductions are out of the way, buckle up. Let's get, the blood flowing with our human verification portion, which I remind you again is an open-ended question that's meant to make sure you're human. So don't stress about it. Answer like a human would. Good luck. What about Bitcoin security would you like to learn? So once again, this is just a human verification portion. There are no wrong answers. I just want to make sure that you're human, first of all. And also, I want to make content for you. So tell me what you like to learn, and then I can make future content about it. So hopefully you gave me some good human-based answers so that I can make better content for you, because we're all about educating people about cryptocurrency. So thank you for answering that human verification bit. And now let's get into our first question. Not your blank, not your coin. The answer was keys. Not your keys, not your coin. And this is a common phrase you hear in Bitcoin, cryptocurrency world. I don't really know who said it first. I wasn't able to find out in my research who said it first. But it's just a phrase that means if you don't own your private keys, you don't own the coin, which is true. If you don't control the private keys, you don't control the cryptocurrencies. And one big thing about cryptocurrencies is controlling your own coins, deciding what to do with them, having the freedom and ability to do what you want with your money. So you need to own your keys. So you probably heard that phrase around. Hopefully that explained it to you. And just remember, just own the keys to your cryptocurrencies. Now get ready for question number 2. Coinbase insures blank percentage of their crypto. Answer was 2%. Coinbase insures 2% of their cryptocurrencies. And this is the cryptocurrencies in their hard wallet. So they on their website, according to them, I have no way of verifying this. Coinbase only insures 2% of their cryptocurrencies, which means the other 98%, good luck. And that 2% is also their cryptocurrencies. If your account gets hacked and you lose your cryptocurrencies because of Coinbase or whatever, you're not insured, right? So exchanges aren't really safe places for your cryptocurrencies. And Coinbase is actually one of the only places I've found that actually tell you how much they have insured. And it's not looking good, only 2% of it. So you got to be sure to get your money off an exchange. Now, time for question 3. Blank is a non-custodial, peer-to-peer, decentralized Bitcoin and cryptocurrency exchange. The answer is BISC. BISC has been around since 2014, and it previously was known as BitSquare. It's an exchange that is peer-to-peer, so it's not centralized, much harder to restrict, much harder to track, things like that. And it's all based upon Bitcoin, and you can trade for Bitcoin for things like fiat, USD. You can also trade Bitcoin for things like Monero or Ethereum, but it's all based around Bitcoin. So we all know exchanges aren't secure. You should not keep money on an exchange. And another valid option for that is BISC, which is peer-to-peer, non-centralized. And now let's get ready for question number 4. Blank is a type of social engineering attack where someone disguises themselves as a trustworthy entity. The answer is phishing. This type of scam is a phishing scam, and it can affect you regardless of how you store your cryptocurrencies. So you might receive an email or a phone call or a text from someone acting like they're reputable. They might act like they're Coinbase or Ledger or whoever, and they'll pretty much try to get you to enter your information on a website. They'll try to get you to plug your mnemonic in. Don't do that, right? Phishing is one of the most popular ways that people lose their cryptocurrencies. So make sure that you do not trust random people emailing you, texting you, or calling you. How to keep your cryptocurrency yours. So now that we know that, let's get on to question number 5. Which hardware wallet brand lacks a secure element? The answer is Trezor. Trezor's wallets currently do not have a secure element. I still believe them to be secure devices, and I go into this in detail in our Why You Need a Hardware Wallet video. But they're still, in my book, and probably by many people, considered to be the golden standard for hardware wallets in the cryptocurrency space. They are one of the first people and one of the most popular hardware wallet manufacturers. So don't let this deter you. And I have more notes on this in the slides if you have more questions and concerns about that. But I still deem them to be pretty secure hardware wallets. And they've been around the longest, and they're one of the most popular ones also. But the fact is, they do not have a secure element. But that's neither here nor there, in my opinion. Now, let's get ready for question number 6. Which hardware wallet does not use code from Trezor in their firmware GitHub? So which wallet does not use Trezor in their firmware code? Out of all those answers, the answer is Blockstream Jade. Trezor was one of the OGs in the cryptocurrency space. So most of the wallets that are older actually use Trezor code somewhere in their firmware GitHub. But Blockstream Jade is a relatively new wallet. I've looked at them, they seem pretty cheap, but there's some iffy things about them, but I might be buying one. But the question just goes to show that Trezor is a really respected hardware wallet, been in this space a long time, and a lot of wallet manufacturers actually use their code. So I still believe Trezor is secure, And let's get on to question number 7. The 15-year-old crypto researcher that found exploits in Ledger hardware wallet is Salim Rashid. And this person is prolific. Their information can be found in the notes. And this person was 15 years old when they found one of their first bugs in the Ledger hardware wallet. And Salim is a cryptocurrency researcher who for fun or for pay sit around and figure out how ways that they can hack our hardware wallets. And if they're successful, they tell the hardware wallet manufacturer, and the hardware wallet manufacturer pays them. That's called a bounty program. It is used in a lot of different fields to ensure that the stuff is secure. And that way, people like Salim end up finding the bugs, and not bad guys end up finding the bugs. Because the bad guys will not tell Ledger about the bugs until they're exploited. The max number of keys in a standard pay-to-script hash multi-sig transaction, as stated in Bitcoin Core, is 15. 15 is the max number of signing keys that can be used in a pay-to-script hash multi-sig transaction. And multi-sig is a special way that people can add more security to their wallet, but it adds more complexity. So it shouldn't be used in every situation. And the Bitcoin protocol allows up to 15 different keys and up to 15 different people to be required to sign a transaction. And there's more about the technicals about multi-sig in the notes also. And this limit has been raised now that we have pay to witness script hash with segregated witness. Blank secret sharing is a way to split up your mnemonic. The answer is Shamir secret sharing. And Shamir is one of the people who is also responsible for RSA. And notes on them can be found in our notes here. And it is a way that allows people to split up one single mnemonic. So it's slightly different from multi-sig. You split up one mnemonic into different parts, and that allows you to back up your mnemonic and your hardware wallet. And once again, it can add more security, but it also adds more complexity. And I believe that it was introduced by Trezor Labs, and other people worked on it also. But it's just another way to add some security, but you gotta be aware of the complexity that you're adding too. So if you're interested in that, look in the notes for this slide also. Hal Finney's BC Flick used blank to improve wallet security. The final answer of tonight is trusted computing. Hal Finney, who was a crypto OG, who's not with us anymore, was a pioneer in the Bitcoin world. He was actually the first person to receive a Bitcoin payment from Satoshi. And trusted computing is not popular anymore, but we have much easier things to use that accomplish the similar goals, such as Coldcard's CK Bunker. And it allows you to pretty much use your Coldcard as a hardware security module, and it is a beautiful, secure process that took years of work from people like Hal Finney for us to have today. So we should respect their work and get a hardware wallet and use it to its full ability. And that wraps up our game for tonight. Thank you so much. for coming out to this game. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned some cool things that improved how you see Bitcoin, how you see your security. And I'd like to thank Hal Finney for all the great work they've done, even though they're not with us any longer, and all the things they've done for the Bitcoin space. I've done a lot of research into them, and hopefully in the future, I'll make more content revolving around pioneers like them, because it really is inspirational. And I hope it was inspiring to you also. But if you won the quiz show, payments will be sent by tomorrow. And I'll also hopefully have all the data crunched and things like that so I can update the website. And if you enjoyed it and you learned something, please tell a friend. And also, once again, follow us on Twitter with the cool kids. Notes are on the website. And we should have our next show in around 3 weeks. And we'll be covering Monero. Been doing some really, really cool research around Monero. Thank you so much. If you have any concerns, questions, please feel free to leave us some feedback. And I hope you have a great week. I hope you enjoy the trivia show. I really enjoy making it. And hopefully you can make one of our live ones. I'll put the details for that again in the details below. And have a good day. I'll see you at the next trivia show.